Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to this Secret of Monkey Island. No, that's the first game. This would be Curse of Monkey Island. Let's continue. So, we put lice in the comb to get the guy out of the barber chair. I think we have to look at each of these photos and figure out a certain aspect in each haircut. Get the haircut. And then that will give us some new ability. So we looked at this one. I don't think there was anything there that would have been useful.
Rachel Squall. This lady we're certain was no debutante. She killed 20 men while she wore this bouffant.
So that would be like killing 20 people.
Edward Screech. When it came to rum, Edward Screech never skimped. He drank a whole bottle while he had his hair crimped.
So nothing there.
Thomas Lude. Here was a dangerous man when accosted, but he looked pretty good when his hair had been frosted.
That just seems like another rhyme.
Captain Steed Grommet. He fought and he struggled. He kicked and he brawled. But when he left our shop, we made sure he was bald. Jack Rackahan. Always a dapper crook. Jack wore the layered look.
So Jack might be a solution to convincing this guy to join my team.
Another satisfied customer. Captain Charles Vane. The captain stood 7 feet high in his boots, but you'd never have guessed that we dyed his roots.
Doesn't seem like these others would
Captain
be
Richard Squawkins.
useful.
There never was a more despicable knave, but we gave him an impeccable body wave.
And then the only other one is the parrot.
In loving memory. Crackers. 1684 to 1685.
So maybe if I got Cracker's haircut, I could do the singing. We can look at the hairstyling book, I guess, now.
Coiffures for the discerning pirate. Spring edition.
Is there
I'll wait for the movie.
anything we can do here?
Keep your hands off my paperweight.
And we have Uncle Scrooge. Alright, well then let's
I sure
do
could use a haircut.
Have a
this.
seat, laddie, and I'll do you up with a fine coif.
This will be weird if it just gives us a haircut. Like, what do we have that would particularly work here?
Feeling down because your chicks turned to gold? Come to the swamp, get your fortune told. Voodoo and things. Formerly just Voodoo. Visit our new location on Plunder Island.
And then the pirate literature.
Chapter 2. Leg irons or flogging? The age-old question.
Do we get a different
Chapter 3.
response every time we
Mermaids
click
or
on this?
manatees? Does it really matter?
Yeah, this
It's
feels
a
like...
copy of Piracy, the LeChuck way. It's a copy of Piracy.
So you
the
get
LeChuck
3
way.
responses there. Alright, well, unless I'm supposed to burn...
I'm afraid
book.
you might cut my ear off if I get up.
So...
It's the handle the barber uses to raise and lower the chair.
Ah, keep your hands off that chair handle.
So... Am I trying to get him to cut something else? It seems like it's just gonna go on forever. So we wait for him not to look. So he doesn't catch me, and we'll see if we can do this multiple times.
Ah,
No.
keep your hands off that chair handle.
I guess if he was out of the picture, I could use the chair then to get these scissors. So maybe we go up once, and then the second time is...
Ah,
So you can
keep
go
your
up
hands
once.
off that chair handle.
to get a little bit of height. And then we could try the arm on
I'm
the
afraid
scissors.
he might cut my ear off if I get up. I don't think he'd like that.
So let's talk to the guy.
Ahoy there! I'm Guybrush Threepwood, here to serve all your mighty pirate needs.
Pleasure to meet you, Guybrush. I am Haggis McMutton of the clan McMutton.
These puzzles seem to all center and go back to dialogue. And I guess we'll just have to go with everything.
Those sure are nice scissors.
I guess we need scissors,
They can cut
but
through
I don't know
almost
what we
anything.
need them
Why
for.
are they in the ceiling?
But if I was to
Sometimes
guess,
I cut hair so fast, the scissors
I need
fly from
scissors
your hands
to
at
make a paper
unbelievable
voodoo
speeds.
doll of a character.
Could I borrow those scissors for a minute?
Sorry, no. They're much too valuable to me. You know they can cut through almost anything.
Yes, I believe you mentioned that.
So, let's ask the other questions then.
How would you like to join my crew?
You seem like a nice enough sort, Guybrush. But a man cannot serve as my captain unless he earns me respect.
And how would a man go about doing that?
By besting me in a time-honored test of strength.
Okay.
How about a test of who can hold his breath the longest?
No, I'm talking about the traditional Highland display of strength and virility. The
What's that?
caber toss.
So we'd have to do a caber toss, which is a giant log.
What in the world is a caber?
The caber is a large tree trunk. We go to the field of competition, and each of us heaves the caber as far as he can. The man whose caber goes the farthest is the winner.
That's just about the
Okay,
stupidest sport I've
but
ever
where's
heard
the
of.
field of
I watch
competition?
cable television.
Aye, but you cannot argue with tradition.
So we have to do that.
Sounds great. Let's do it.
Perhaps after I finish with your hair.
Is there anything else that would be useful here
Haggis. That's an unusual
in these
name.
I
dialogues?
suppose it is. But haggis is just a nickname. The given name is heart, liver, and kidneys boiled in the stomach of the animal McMutton.
Oh, so your parents were expecting a girl.
Aye.
Let's see, scissors. What's the blue stuff in the jar
What
anyways?
is that blue stuff in the jar anyway?
Ah, the old comb juice. 'Tis a fiery brew that's bested many a sailor with her fermented froth. It'll burn your throat unless you chase it with conditioner.
Okay. Let's just say that's
I
enough
think
of a
that's enough of a
haircut.
haircut for now.
Aye, as you say, laddie.
So I need to talk to this guy because we don't know what he wants. But to beat this guy in the caber toss, we have to dress and look better than this guy.
Say, what you eating there?
Jawbreaker.
Is it good?
Yep.
You don't say much. do
Maybe
you?
I give him
Nope.
gum instead.
Pirate stories. Got any?
Okay, here's a story. I started out as a crewman on the raging tightwad, sailing out of Puerto Pollo. The captain was a master treasure hunter, a diviner from some ancient secret society. He had some weird fifth sense when it came to finding objects of value.
Supernatural powers? I have a hard time believing that.
I did too, at first.
Yeah, all
We
we're
left
doing
port
is
without a
listening.
map,
I
guided
really
only by
don't
the
have anything
captain's
to
keen
say.
senses.
If
We
it's
spent
just
the
like
first week
pick
going around in
something
circles
and listen to it.
until we realized the crew's gold earrings were throwing the captain off. After we tossed all our jewelry, gold coins, and belt buckles overboard, we got back on course.
Did you ever find any treasure?
We sailed for 2 years and had finally started back to Plunder Island. But just as we started to doubt him, he paid off. We found sunken treasure right off the coast.
Wait a second. Was it an enormous pile of jewelry and gold coins and belt buckles at the bottom of the bay?
Exactly. How did you know that?
I just had a feeling.
So he'll tell you pirate stores, and we have to do something with the jawbreaker.
I am too a mighty pirate.
And what do you have to show for it?
I've got a ton of cool stories.
Treasure, immense mounds of gold and diamonds, solid gold scepters of
So we
power,
need something
anything?
expensive.
Well, I've got these nickels.
Wooden?
Yeah.
Some treasure hunter you are. You couldn't find gold in a jewelry shop.
I bet I could too, you big old bedwetting duty head.
How much would you bet?
Well, I've got these nickels.
Right. Come back when you have some real treasure to show me.
Okay.
That's a really
Let's
good
see if
job
there's
right there, huh?
anything more to
Yep.
jawbreaker.
Well, that's just terrific, isn't it?
Yep.
It's been a pleasure. Bye.
So unless I give this pack of gum to him,
I don't want that. I'm a vegetarian.
so that doesn't work either. So there's something we're missing, clearly. Let's go through this section, and is there possibly an item we have that we may just need to look at the gloves or something. Yeah, I'm not really sure. We'll have to go back to where we started. Oh, this does take us to the caber toss field. So there was an area, a grassy knoll, a pile of cavers, and seems like that's it. Alright, so if we were to use helium balloons with a pile of cavers, would that work?
I can't use a balloon with that.
If we were to use
That doesn't need
gum
gum.
with the cavers, would that work? Do we have anything else that looks like it would possibly work with a pile of cavers?
I don't want to singe that with this ember.
Alright, let's go look at this plaque then. Just desperately looking for more elements.
Sumatran rubber tree. Donated to Puerto Pollo by our Sumatran sister city of Vacaville. This
So-
tree is the only one of its kind in the entire Western Hemisphere.
So we're
It
gonna
stands
cut
as an
down
everlasting
this
symbol of the friendship
tree.
between our two cities.
Possibly with the scissors.
Caribbean rubber tree. One of the many rubber trees common throughout the Caribbean, used as raw material for shipbuilding.
So, can we move these?
No.
Alright, and I don't think we need to go back that way. Let's look at the grassy knoll. Yeah, it's like we're trying to do a jigsaw puzzle here that has, well, it's probably closer to trying to do 3 jigsaw puzzles, mixing all the pieces together and then hiding a significant amount of the jigsaw puzzles. We have a keg of rum. Let's see if we can pick it up.
Well, I like rum as much as the next pirate, but that's a little much.
And let's see if we can pick up the
It's
sawhorse.
too heavy for me to move.
And helium balloons
I
with
can't
the
use a balloon
sawhorse.
with that. I
Or
can't use a
keg of
balloon with that.
rum. A pin.
I don't want to pin that. I don't want to pin that. I don't want
Let's
to cinch
see.
that with this. I don't want to cinch that with this ember.
Alright, well, at some point we're going to do something with the keg of rum, obviously. Now, if we double click, that moves us faster in a certain direction. which we're gonna have to start doing that. We have the theater, and we have the docks were getting mentioned. Let's see, I see a theater, I see a clock tower, I see a book depository. So these all must be areas we can go to, or we can at least look at.
Triangulation of crossfire. That's the key. Good evening. At the tone, Caribbean Standard Time will be 9:40, 8, and 9 seconds. Beep.
That actually is the right time. Interestingly enough. So I just had to look on the clock on my phone. So they had him program each number, and they'll tell you the clock's time on the computer, which is not super useful.
Funny, the damage doesn't look as bad from out here.
Yeah, I don't really see the
Look at
reason
those empty docks.
that you would want to be able to see these things from this angle and just like, I'm not able to double click on them.
What a pastoral looking beach.
We could pick up the chalk numbers and try and cheat. This
They're
is
just chunks on the
basically
grass.
the grog thing all over again. The grog spinning puzzle. Maybe perhaps simplified a little bit. Let's try this mysterious door and see where that takes us. Okay. That's cool and all, but that didn't do anything. You know, a lot of point and click adventure games will just start you off with a decent amount of stuff, so you at least have a clue. But I guess had I played this game before, I probably would know what to
Memory of
do.
the chickens who gave their lives during the Great Puerto Pollo Potluck Jamboree of 1621.
Alright, well, we've got kind of nothing else we can do,
It's
so
a
we
glove.
need to get out of this way, get out of this area. There's nothing over here. Let's see, let's look at the mud puddle. Maybe we're supposed to pick up some mud.
I won't be able to find anything in this mud by fishing around with my hand.
Let's see if we can pick
There's
up the
nothing
drain
inside.
pipe. Alright, let's see if we can use the gloves.
Glove won't work with that.
Let's see if we can use the skeleton arm.
I can't use the skeleton arm with that. I can't use the skeleton arm with that.
If we could do something with the drain pipe, there might be something interesting there. But it probably has to do with getting in that room. See if we can talk to the walkthrough speaker. You didn't try that.
Hello? I can't understand you. What was that? Forget it.
Yeah, nothing there. We can dye these gloves red.
The glove won't work with that.
Apparently we can't even do that much. There's some mysterious flowers. Let's grab the mysterious flowers. Is that another
It's
path?
rooted in with the vine. I can't just pick it up. What a strange flower. Wow. This jungle is thick. I'll need something sharp if I'm gonna hack my way through there.
So these scissors are going to get used quite a lot.
Plunder Island Naturalist Society Nature Trail. Danger, do not enter. Danger Cove.
So unless we were supposed to use a wooden nickel with the bottomless mug,
That doesn't take wooden nickels.
or this,
The glove
With the
won't work with
mug.
that.
nope.
I can't reach it.
So how do we get out of here? Now just click this general area. There's a whole animated sections here of buildings not used. So we've been to the swamp, we've been to the beach, we couldn't do anything at the beach. We've been to the city, we'll need scissors to get further. So it kind of puts us back at the fort. And
No.
let's see this. Look at this plaque.
Untitled composition in gold and diamond. This newest addition to our public works of art was shamefully taken without authorization.
Let's go ahead and take the plaque.
No.
Do we have anything that would fix the bridge? I mean, you could do something silly like use glue on the bridge. But I bet that's not gonna work.
I can't paste that.
Yeah, I kinda don't have anything that would fix the bridge. Maybe I'm supposed to glue the chickens and trap them. Trap at least one.
Plunder Island feral chicken. One of Plunder Island's most common fauna and the animal for which our capital of Puerto Pollo is named.
Yeah, unless you're supposed to do something
I
like
can't
that.
paste that. I don't think she'd like that. I don't think so.
Can we talk to him?
Do you know any rousing pirate stories?
No, the chicken won't respond. Unless we're supposed to use a pack of gum
That
with
doesn't
that.
have gum.
Or you give
No,
the gum.
Bad for their teeth.
Alright, well. Then that brings us over here. Unless we want to use the voodoo markings on the paper.
I want to hang on to this flyer. There might be a discount.
See, this is just like the situation we're in right now would be way improved if I could simply pull out a crystal ball, talk to the voodoo lady, and get a hint. Just a general hint if I'm in an area that I'm not supposed to really do anything in, or a more specific hint for each area that I'm already in. So now we gave Murray some gum. I did that thinking it might work, but not knowing really why I'd want to do that. So let's now talk to
I
Murray.
think he wants to be alone right now.
We could try the pack of gum on the bovine skull.
That doesn't need gum.
We could try the needle with Murray.
I don't think he'd like that. I
Pick
don't know
up
if I want to
Murray.
carry him around. He's kind of annoying.
There's really nothing else in this area except for the bovine skull and the wrecked ship and Murray. But yeah, I need something that would help me know what goal to go for and where to go to get that goal succeeded.
It ate my nickel. It ate my nickel.
Yeah, it seems like we're gonna get that response every time. If we pull the alligator tongue, will we be able to talk to the Voodoo Lady? Yeah,
I
she's
wanna know
got
more about a
nothing
career in TV
new
and VCR repair.
to say.
So you want to make more money?
Sure, we all do.
Stick to pirating.
Thanks for your help. Gotta go.
Like, kind of pointless animation there after the first time. It's sort of funny, but not really that useful. Maybe I need to take this pin and put it in the other voodoo doll.
Well, I'm sure it won't do anything. After all, it's just a paper voodoo doll. Eee!
We have no idea where that guy is.
I don't need it. It's just a toy.
Let's see.
I don't want to pin that.
So we need to make a different
paste that.
voodoo doll.
I can't paste that. I can't paste that.
We've got some toy scissors
I don't want those dull little scissors.
that,
I want to hang on to this flyer. There might be a discount.
yeah. There's kind of nothing here. We have a ember on the stick, a couple of helium balloons that we probably won't use till the very end of the game, some pirate literature, a skeleton arm. I guess we should just look at
They're
everything.
very festive. It's a copy of Piracy, the LeChuck way. It's a skeleton arm. It's a bag of wooden nickels. It's a glowing ember left over from the battle. It's a glove.
These aren't
Feeling
informative,
down 'cause your chicks
hint-giving,
turn to gold? Come to the swamp. Get your fortune told.
Like,
Voodoo and things.
nothing
Formerly
really
just voodoo.
here
Visit our new location on Plunder Island.
at all hinting.
It's a bottle of paste. It's a voodoo pin. Bit-O jerky bubblegum.
Okay. So I guess then the only thing we can do is go talk to the beach cabana. So we'll double check that. We just gotta talk to this guy, because that's the only solution.
Hi.
Only thing we
Yes.
really haven't even thought about trying so far.
Hand me a towel, young man.
Just try to exhaust all these lines of dialogue.
Members only.
We'll just
How about a towel?
we're
I know the
just
secret handshake.
Ever since
wasting an
Thurston the
incredible
Hook
amount of
Pennington joined
time.
last year, the whole secret handshake thing just got kind of messy. We don't have one anymore. But of course, all members know that.
The oil and the food.
Let me have some of that cooking oil.
That oil is only for French frying. It stays right here.
Hey, what a coincidence. I'm French. Toss that baby right over here.
You don't sound French, and you don't look French. And you don't know how much you're getting on my nerves.
Didn't he say fresh frying? Seems like the line was typed wrong. And then the voice acting was done wrong. Let's see.
I was thinking of joining a club for snotty rich folks. Where do I sign?
Well, it's not that easy. First, you'll have to get on our waiting list. That could take several months. Then there's the credit check, references, family history, the oral presentation, and the written test. Mostly dealing with Spanish treasure, pillaging and golfing in the greater Caribbean area. And then finally, our 14-step interviewing process.
And then I'll be in your club?
No, I'm afraid after that, I'd have to blackball you.
Let's see. Doesn't seem like any of these things are
It's
gonna
me,
do
Biff, from the
anything.
polo team. My pony's about to give birth. Quick, boil some water and get me lots and lots of towels.
Not buying it, Mr. Mangy Pirate. The only way you can have a towel is if you are a member of the club.
What if I just washed up a bit? Then could I join your club?
Yeah, it doesn't
It's
seem
nothing
like any
personal.
of these things
The
are going to
club
help
policy
you.
states that I have to exclude anyone whose odor or presence might disgust or offend the other members. I'm sure you understand.
Please, can I join your club?
There is no way this club would accept you. Sorry.
Hmm. Yeah, there's
Gotta be going.
literally nothing there.
No.
We have an ice bucket and a bus cart and... Unless I'm supposed to just slap this guy with the white gloves.
I don't think he'd like that.
Yeah, there's nothing there. So there's nothing in Cabana, there's nothing in Fort, there's nothing in Swamp. The entire puzzle is in this city. And unless there is some element that I'm missing...
The Barbary Coast.
See if we can open the front door.
It's locked.
In this area, we have a pirate coat,
Looks too big for me.
which we won't steal. We have a wig,
No, I like the natural look.
which we won't steal. We have a magic hat,
I don't want to disturb the mystic powers of the hat.
which won't. Still, we have a magic wand,
Watch me make this disappear.
which we can steal. Okay, that missed one thing.
No.
Let's see what happens when we look in
I
the
wonder
mirror.
if there's a part in this play for a dashing rogue pirate.
We have the trunk and the sticker
It
on the
looks too
trunk.
heavy for me to carry.
Let's see. Magic wand with a magic hat.
Nothing up my sleeve? Presto! Hey, it worked. There's something inside.
Interesting. So, just the pixel hunt mistake there, which is often the problem of a point and click adventure game. That's the problem. Is that I just did not see the magic wand, thus I didn't pick it up. Now remember, we also had lice at one time as an item, so there's really only 2 more spaces that have been unused. Let's look at this book. This, I'm hoping, is the instructions for the light.
The A-C's of ventriloquism.
Okay. Can we
Magic wand
change
has no
this?
effect on that.
Let's see.
The magic wand has the magic wand the magic wand has the magic wand the magic wand has the
It's
magic
gonna
wand
get
has the magic
really
wand has the magic wand
annoying
has the magic wand has no the magic wand has no
if
effect
we
on
have
that.
to do that on everything.
The magic wand has no effect on that.
But it does kind of feel like we
The
may
magic wand
just
has no effect on that.
have to use the magic wand,
The magic wand has no
on
effect
a
on
lot
that.
of
The magic
things.
wand has no effect on that.
or it might be a case that the magic wand only has an effect on other magical items. Unless we want to see if we can turn a fake sword into a real
The
sword.
magic wand has no effect on that. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. I don't need a prop. I don't need a prop.
Alright, so let's just see if we can brute force this.
I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work.
Is there in instructions anywhere? This one says left, this says down. So maybe there's a spin? Nope, left and down do the exact same thing.
I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work.
Maybe we pull the handle. And then...
I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work. I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work.
So it seems like you start the puzzle with the handle.
I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work.
And we'll just see if we can kind of brute force this.
I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work.
Wouldn't be surprised if it's missing a button.
I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work.
Like, you wouldn't get so much audio feedback if you
I'll
really
need to read the
were supposed to
instructions
do
before they'll
this.
I'll need to read the instructions before they'll
Yeah,
work.
this is clearly not what they want you to do.
The magic wand has no effect on that.
So, unless this ventriloquism book works on the barber guy, I don't know. I'm desperately approaching a point where I'm just gonna have to look up a walkthrough because I've got no clue. Like, no clue whatsoever.
I've got nothing to say.
Alright. Look at it.
The A-C's of ventriloquism. That'd be a one-way ticket to a nasty paper cut. It's an interesting read on its own, but I should try it out on somebody.
So ventriloquism is supposed to be used
I've
on
got nothing
something.
to say. I don't think he'd like that.
Well, it seems like very little progress was made today. Very, very little progress. And, wow. Yep, this is definitely not the experience that I normally want to have when covering a game. The idea of 40 minutes just going by and barely finding two items that were really just kind of pixel hunt items more than anything. And that almost certainly means that there are probably two more pixel hunt items. We're gonna have to just run around the entire island using the ventriloquism book on people. The main problem here is that we have 3 separate goals, and by having 3 separate goals we have potentially 3 or more collections of items that we don't really know what item is for which goal, and we have a fairly large island that we're going to have to run around, but it seems like they mostly want to keep us in the city. So it would have been fairly easy to have us walk in the city and then have something happen that locked us into the city area until a solution was found. Even if it was something as simple as Guybrush just saying, "I won't leave the city until we accomplish this goal." Doing something like that limits a lot of time from a lot of possibility of wandering around in the wrong place and simply not being anywhere close to the solution. Well, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a bunch of links down below. And if you want to support me further, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.